What's going on, everyone? This is Vance Apollo, and I am back from my hiatus with a brand new YouTube video. And to my right,
yo,
is King Kai 39, the owner. Do you want to say the owner?
I do own Money Shot Gaming.
The owner of Money Shot Gaming. Go check out his channel in the link down below. But today we will be talking about a very special thing. I don't know if you are anymore, but I'm a huge wrestling fan.
I mean, it kind of like varies day to day. Like I would just happen to watch an episode of Raw or SmackDown. But back in the day, probably when I was a little kid, well, I ain't even a little kid, I'd say teenager, moving towards like now.
Yeah. I
was every Monday, every Friday. It was Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and that was my night.
So like you were big on like Friday Night SmackDown being like Batista, Kurt Angle,
the old, my opinion, one of the best World Heavyweight Championship runs was Batista's back.
Really?
Yes, because he appeared so dominant. It was so good.
Okay, let's get into that later. Let's get into it later.
No problem.
But what I wanted to talk to you about, because I'm still a big wrestling fan. I know it's fake. Not fake. Scripted. Because it's not. It can't be fake because what some of people do.
Yeah, some of the bones breaking. It's not fake.
It can't be fake.
You can't fake a broken arm.
But a big thing that happened this past maybe month and a half, week ago, whenever this goes out, is that Kofi Kingston, a veteran of 11 years, has finally become WWE Champion at WrestleMania 35, beating the new Daniel Bryan, which is the vegan, earth-loving Daniel Bryan.
The douchebag Daniel Bryan.
I don't want to say that to our vegan followers.
Okay, not saying that if you're vegan, you're a douchebag. It's just, if you go over, if every sentence you starts with, hey, I'm a vegan, you're a douchebag.
But no. At WrestleMania 35, he has beaten the new Daniel Bryan to become WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I still remember watching the match when Kofi had debuted, and the first time he hit the SOS in Trouble in Paradise. Was
2008, I believe.
I mean, 11 years, so yeah.
Yeah, like 2008, and
I have to say, like, who was it? Who was commentating? Was it Booker? Was it Booker T or
no? Because Kofi, I remember Kofi Kingston was on ECW before they changed to NXT, and then I could not remember who the commentators were, but no.
I just remember like when he hit the SOS and I thought it sounded like because when he debuted on Raw,
yes,
he had Booker T as one of the commenters.
Yes. And
he went nuts for the SOS.
Oh yeah.
Same here, because it was kind of like the sunset flip.
Yeah.
What was it? Omega. Was it Omega Red's move? I might be wrong.
Maybe. But in any case, it is a huge kind of historical thing in WWE Championship.
Definitely.
Thing because
isn't he the first black?
I looked this up. Not only is he the first black wrestler to become champion, he's the first African-born wrestler to become champion.
Oh yeah, he was born in Ghana.
He was born. Remember when he had
the old Jamaican? This man was born in Ghana.
No, but we were all when we were young. We were all fooled.
I mean, his promos were him in Jamaica. Then they come out. Hey, from Ghana, I'm like,
no. At first they introduced him from Jamaica.
For real?
Yeah, no. First they introduced him from Jamaica, and then I remember exactly. There was a whole promo thing with the Big Show. The Big Show. The Big Show was to go for it, and he lost his Jamaican accent. Like they were all like arguing, and Kofi lost his Jamaican accent, and Big Show was just like, "Aren't you Jamaican?"
How do you pause to question someone's ethnicity? I remember conversation.
Oh my god.
Are you Jamaican?
Oh my god, I remember it so clearly. Oh my god.
Bro, I had to be the Big Show to do that.
But no. Okay, so the first question is how do you feel about Kofi Kingston becoming WWE champion?
I feel it's well deserved, because I mean, you have someone that was a veteran putting time into the, I guess you could say, the craft of being a professional wrestler, and I mean all of the amazing things he's done. I mean, if you just look at his Royal Rumble appearances alone.
Yeah.
They should put the belt on this man because this man somehow has 2 lives every time he enters a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
It's like one, you can throw him off, but somehow he's either gonna walk in his hands, use a chair, perform a world record long jump. Something he's going to do is going to bring him back to the ring.
This man is Houdini when it comes to the Royal Rumble.
Absolutely. In this what I've heard called the era of the athlete.
Yeah.
Having a champ like Kofi Kingston makes so much sense.
Yeah. And no fault on Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan is
he's an athlete too.
Is excellent, and I like how they're going away from Vince McMahon's vision of a champion like Hulk Hogan's, the Rock,
just big burly guys.
Yeah, and going more for excitement. Because Seth Rollins is Universal Champion, and that man is insane.
That man can do anything.
Exactly.
Anything you need him to do, he can do.
Exactly.
Hey, I need you to power slam Brock Lesnar. Okay, so which direction, left or right?
I need you to jump from the top rope, just clear the top rope onto Brock Lesnar onto a table.
Okay, so you want me to do a flip or?
Exactly. And these athletes are amazing too.
Exactly.
These athletes are absolutely amazing.
I've lost some of the kind of my viewership when it came to pro wrestling.
Yeah,
but one thing I did start watching was when Apollo Crews came in.
Oh my god.
I personally, because I like the whole sunshine gimmick they were working with them.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to tweak that a little bit.
They do.
Because you have this athlete is way too good to be used.
He needs to be pushed more.
Exactly.
He needs to. That actually brings to the next question, knowing how Vince is, knowing the kind of rumors around Vince, like he's kind of a racist, he's kind of this, he's kind of that.
What's up, my nigga?
He said that to John Cena.
He said that to John
And then Booker T.
What the I'm pretty sure that was not scripted. That part, Booker T was just like...
I hope it... No, it was scripted. Somebody was that racist. Somebody was that racist. But...
Yes, but Booker T, he does not look like a guy... I mean, he... To be honest, from the backstage rumors... That, from... What was it? What culture that does the backstage rumors?
Yeah.
But
what culture and some other...
Like that Booker T had beaten Batista's butt. And he whooped him.
Yeah.
I'm like...
What? Have you seen how big Booker T is?
Yeah, that man is like, is he like 6'5", 3 plus?
That dude is a goddamn safety if I ever seen one.
That is true, and he's also
not a safety, a fucking defensive end.
True.
Yeah.
I was gonna say safety as in you gotta take the safety off if you fight him.
Him and
big. What was it?
They just got into the Hall of Fame too.
Yeah, true.
But him and somebody else. Hulk Hogan, we come for you, nigga!
Oh my god! And you can see the instant look of regret on his face when he said it.
No, he was just like, oh shit!
My people ain't gonna forgive me for this one.
No, but he's a legend for it. He's fucking... Because he called Hulk Hogan a nigga!
He did call Hulk Hogan a nigga on live TV.
Yeah. But
no one was expecting that.
No, but what is your opinion on Vince McMahon and the WWE after this decision?
I think that on Vince McMahon, not so much has improved, but with Triple H being the one that does a lot of the work in Vince McMahon's stead, I have a higher opinion of Triple H even from past experiences when he used to go against Booker T. That was racist.
Yeah, they really
stuck to some racism there.
They really tried to bury Booker T too.
Yeah, I mean, in the whole build-up of the match, it was just.
Oh yeah, no,
it didn't go well.
Yeah, but WWE back then is just.
It was bad.
It is. Oh god, I'm glad when you look at the women's revolution and then you look at it back then.
Just that purely.
Oh my god.
You can see the impact.
Yeah. But
when it comes to Kofi Kingston and my impact on them, I have to say that yes, they made a great idea. That was a great idea. And whoever pitched it should be commended for that, and that should be hopefully the head of it.
Now, what if I were to tell you that Kofi Kingston winning the championship, that was supposed to be this wrestler Mustafa Ali, an Indian-born wrestler who is a high flyer. I think I've showed you videos of him. That was supposed to be his spot originally, but he got injured. So they they were trying to do a second Muhammad Hassan? No, not necessarily because he's not a heel.
Yeah.
He's not a heel. So They were supposed.
Mamba San was Italian, which is funny.
Yeah, no. they fuck up a lot, but
I like it. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but it's. I mean, WWE does have a history of putting people who are new, relatively new, quote unquote, and giving them the belt, but at the same time, kind of screwing over some like really good veterans that they have. They have a lot of talent, and that's one of the big things about WWE being like the sole wrestling company, quote unquote again, because they're the biggest one. They have the most talent, and there's just too many people there.
Well, that's the thing with the WWE is that I read this hit. Where were we? Because it cut out.
True. I'm talking out my ass, so I'm working on it.
No, I feel you. Oh yes, what your opinions?
The consolidation of the because now they're the only one.
Oh yeah, consolidation, and now they're the only one. So yeah, they just brought up every wrestling promotion, and now what I love the most is that Cody Rhodes, if you remember him, he's trying to bring some shit, and
I'm hyped for it because Cody Rhodes is he proved off of WWE that you can do it outside of them, and he's one of the best named talents out there now.
He's one of the best named talents. He's created his own promotion with I think Jericho and Kenny Omega.
Ooh,
and Kenny Omega is on that, but that's a totally different video we'll get into later. But so another question is, and this is maybe the last question is, there's always a story with WWE. They plan things out months in advance.
Yeah.
So with Kofi Kingston being the champion, and remember he's still part of the New Day with Big E and Xavier Woods.
Still hilarious.
Still, oh my God, they were always funny. Even when they were heels.
Even when they were heels, they had that like the Rock type of vibe.
Rock type of
vibe. Even when they were bad, they were still hilarious.
Because they were roasting people.
But that was the best thing.
My thing was when the Dudleys came back. Like it was just like, oh, the Dudleys are back, and they actually used fireworks for it. Like they used fireworks inside, but. And it's like, oh, the Dudleys are back, and he's like, dog, I still kind of like the New Day more.
I was like, they're great, but they're better.
Like the new and with Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods just being athletic and
then you have Big E to come in for like, I don't like the big ending. Kind of looks really cool. It looks like a self-performed RKO.
Oh, and he will go high flying sometimes too. Like he'll spear people out of the ring. I'll show you a video of it because it's.
I just don't want to imagine a 300-pound human being flying.
He will spear you out of the ring. Like it's scary, dude. It is. Oh my God, you do not want to get hit with it.
I've seen Ray Lewis running through a door and. I'm pretty sure Big E might be a little bit heavier than him, so I'm good.
but no, so yes, the WWE is always planning things months in advance and always has a story to it. So how do you think they're gonna move on from this story-wise? Because one thing they don't do anymore is they don't do automatic rematches to champions.
Yeah, because that can lead to a Rey Mysterio situation.
Yes. Oh my God.
Because that was bungled. But anyway, I would have to say that from here, I really hope they don't try to do this. Wait, are the New Day still heels? Are the New Day still heels?
Oh, they are huge baby faces.
Oh, okay. They're probably gonna. I would say they're probably gonna split New Day up because they don't. It's like they don't like the champion being on a team. They always want the champion to be solo. I mean, if they want to keep him in New Day, I would definitely say that. But if you have a super babyface right now and is Seth Rollins a heel?
No, Seth Rollins is face.
This would be the perfect time to, if you want to build more heat on Kofi Kingston, have him turn into a heel because he's the champion. Like have him start doing some heelish things, like in match. Even though the New Day have that, based on the fact that they've been heels, they've done the whole numbers game. Yeah. Have them start bringing some of that back. Okay. Even though Kofi Kingston he's wonderful as a face. But with a champion on a team, I think they're gonna turn heel.
Here's the
either gonna break up New Day, which I'm pretty sure would hurt their stock, or they're going to turn the New Day heel, which I don't know. I don't know if that would be a bad thing or a good thing.
So, but what you're going off of is there shouldn't be two faces as champions.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if the heels that are going against them are, I would say good, like good heels, then yes. And personally, please turn Roman Reigns heel when he comes back.
He is back.
He's back already?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
He had a match at WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre.
Oh no, he's back?
Yeah.
I have not been watching.
Drew McIntyre is a scary.
I mean,
like you remember like pint-sized Drew McIntyre,
I'm pretty sure
three-man band.
Yeah.
This guy is behemoth.
Oh God, did he get the Braun Strowman workout?
He fights Braun Strowman a lot.
Like, after backstage, so you hooking me up with that muscle milk?
just horse freaking needles in their thighs. But no.
I want that good Celotex.
But okay, so you're saying that like they shouldn't be a face.
I wouldn't say that they shouldn't be, but in this case, I guess I would say in this case, you build the heel around the staple.
Okay.
Like they're trying to protect Kofi Kingston because it's his first time.
Yes.
It's the first time being champion, first time being African American champion. That first time for a lot of things, you gotta have the New Day in a way. You don't want to make Kofi look weak where he can't survive without the New Day, but you want to be an overwhelming force of a group. Because now you can build up a nice little face to stop them.
Yeah.
And if you turn them heel, you can at any time you could turn them face. You can keep them face. I would say turn them heel.
I understand that. But what they do a lot with heels that are in groups or that have stables is that sooner or later the friend or the group member will come out and interrupt the match.
Yeah.
And that's the cheap way of doing it.
Yeah, and that's why I would say like you have to make him simultaneously look strong, but still use the group.
Yeah, and even though like now that even when somebody doesn't run in, the match will still continue. Like the match will still continue and the match will still go on. Like the run in didn't affect anything.
Okay.
Like they'll do it with some matches in NXT and they'll do it with some matches in WWE.
Like the old distraction thing.
Like the distraction thing doesn't work all the time.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but
you can't have a wrestler just hi. Wait. He said hi.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot everything I was doing for the last 10 minutes.
Exactly.
And paint.
Exactly. They'll do that for like lower cards, like they'll do that for like lower card type of people. But
okay.
What I don't want to see personally is I don't want to see like this is a very good thing. This is a very good thing because the last time we had a black champion was Booker T, and he was a heel, which was a dumb heel.
Yes. But I'm not gonna lie.
King Booker!
King Booker!
God, that was the fucking stupid, like, oh my.
To be honest, there was one day I decided to write down as he said it, book, B-O-K, okay, great. Yeah! Y-A-H.
But
King
no,
Booker.
But yeah, he, like, in the last 11 years, maybe more than that, he was the last, like, he was world heavyweight champion,
yeah.
And they had to bring Batista in to stop him.
Again, still my favorite.
I get that's your favorite reign.
That man cannot be seen anyway.
But like, I get, and I don't want them to like kind of ruin Kofi Kingston.
True.
Cause
you don't want to make him like so bad that he never happens again.
Yeah.
You kind of want to build a multi-time champion after him because he has the ability to do it.
Yeah, and there are rumors going around where the next challenger for Kofi Kingston is Roman Reigns.
Oh no!
Vince McMahon gets a hard on for every big guy he sees.
Jesus Christ!
Here's how I see it. I see it as they're not gonna give Roman Reigns the title immediately, unless
history proves different. But
yeah, I get that. But I think they have to listen to the fans because this is what the fans wanted. When there was an elimination chamber match, and Kofi Kingston outperformed literally everybody in it. Like,
I mean, But Goldberg did the exact same thing, and Triple H just dink, and it's over.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I get that, but like, I don't know how. I forgot how it ended. It ended with Bryan still winning.
Fair.
But Kofi Kingston put on a hell of a performance.
I mean, that's one thing that when you have that level of athleticism, like he has a nice little mixture of everything.
Yeah.
Because he can pull off some strength moves.
Yeah.
But he leans more athleticism, speed, high flying. I like that about him because that really gets the crowd up.
Yeah.
People are gonna want to watch when you're nuts.
Yeah. When you're almost a daredevil.
Yeah.
With it. But that's it. That's it for the whole discussion and everything. I want to know what you thought of Kofi Kingston winning at WrestleMania 35, and I want to know what you think is going to happen after this in the comment section down below. But from Vantapalo Studios, this has been Vantapalo with Money Shot Gaming's
King Kai 39. What's up?
Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.